boy.
All right. Welcome back to the We Love the Game podcast. We are back. It's Bo Cephas, aka Tone, with Corey, Mr. Outsider for Life.
Outsider for life.
Shaking his head. Right now, we have on the show tonight, we have Rick Fobbs Jr. From AU out of DC, correct?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
UFFL 8-man pro champions. And we have Mike Tatum Jr. Why? Wait, what? From S.T.V. Did I mess your name up?
Hold on, man. I can't even hear it. Give me a second.
Oh, okay.
All right, there it
got
is.
that bootleg.
Hold on. Can you hear me? Oh, I can hear you now. What'd you say? Did you mess the name up?
Yeah.
What'd you say?
I said Mike Tatum Jr. I don't even know why I said.
Nah.
I don't know why I said Junior because I said his name first. So let me correct that.
Please.
I apologize because I know it's a lot of competition here. We are here with Rick Fobbs Jr. and Mike Tatum from S.T.V. FFWCT 8-man pro champions.
No.
World, okay, he gonna say okay. He gonna okay.
Give me my respect.
Oh, here we go with this.
FFWCT 8-man world pro champions.
Right. Nothing more, nothing less.
That's a lot to say.
American
it's okay.
world.
All right.
Hey.
And Corey's shaking his head. Why are you shaking your head, Corey?
Because he's not us. He doesn't get no. He doesn't. Come on, bro. I mean, let's talk about what we. Hey, Rick. Hey, Rick. Give us some respect, man, because you got two of the best quarterbacks in the country on this damn live. He don't get no conversation with this.
I am Corey.
Now, co-host the show. We're not talking about outsiders football. No disrespect. Let's talk about two of the best 8-man teams in the country and whatever else I want to talk about.
Okay. We'll start with so we had Tatum on before, so we'll start with Rick. Give us a little bit of history of your team. The meaning behind the team name and everything. Just give us a little history.
So we started our team in 2017. It was kind of like a break-off team from Brothers AC, which was started by, well, I ain't gonna say started by my uncle, but he brought me to the team. They was kind of like a historic type team. It's all-star, it really don't have, our team name really don't have no meaning behind, in all honesty, you know what I'm saying? We just came up with something and ran with it, pretty much.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So you won the championship in the UFFL a couple weeks ago. How did that feel? Oh, the two of them.
Yeah, back to back. We back
to back.
Yeah. Two times.
Okay. Two times.
Yeah. I mean, so this win was kind of different from last year's win because last year's win was my first time winning. So it kind of was sweet. But this year was more or less just me getting my respect, like Mike keeps saying, getting my respect. Because we beat Kings of Florida, the bullies of flag football world, as everybody say. So, you know what I'm saying? We beat them twice in a double elimination. So it was more or less just earning my respect or getting my respect from everybody who felt like last year's championship was a fluke.
Y'all double dip them? Because I didn't see.
Nah, we won a winners bracket championship, then they fought back and we beat them in the
Okay.
championship.
Okay. All right, so then we move on to Tatum. A week later, S.T.V. Oh boy. A week after AU won their championship, S.T.V. Won the world championship for the FFWCT. How was that? How did that feel?
I mean, I wish we won it a little bit differently, but you know what I mean.
Now, what do you mean when you say that?
When I say I wish we won it differently, it's not even. I mean, we can speak on the level of competition and stuff like that, but I mean, me on a personal level for my first championship, I wish I played better. But I mean, it was just a testament. It was a testament of our team saying that. I mean, it actually showed that Mike didn't have to actually do it for the team to win a championship. That's the way I took
it. Okay. Now, Rick, you got something to say to that?
Not necessarily to say to him saying he ain't play well, more or less him saying he was defeated in the previous championship last year and he ain't come and get his lick back.
I knew that was
coming. Okay. In my defense, we talked about it.
No,
we would have
been.
No, let's repeat it again. We would have been in UFFL. We would have rather went UFFL than FFWCT. But as a captain of the team, quarterback as a team, I had to plan 2 or 3 months ahead. My team is not the type of team that can plan a month before, 2 or 3 weeks before, so we can find out if my baby was going to be born.
Right.
Now, also in our defense, I played with the Raiders in UFFL. We would have been that same seed. I feel like we would have smashed Shockwave. We would have beat the Rebels just the same way as I came in and beat the Rebels at quarterback. Hold on. Then I feel like we would have beat Youngbloods on Saturday to make it to Sunday. I don't think it would have been no different.
Shockwave lost to UT Cobras.
Shockwave beat the Raiders, and we would have been the 6th seed.
Right. So what I'm saying is, if you wouldn't have played the Rebels.
Oh yeah. Then we would have played UT, and I like my chances. I like my chances with UT. So I mean, that's all I'm saying, man. To me,
I don't know if Mike Tannehill was at that game. I don't know, because that was who was in Tampa. Mike Tannehill, Mike Tatum. Man. I don't know. You might have left him in Orlando the week before. I was disappointed in Mike Tannehill.
So in my defense, we battled through a lot. It was a lot of adversity. Y'all probably did. Hey, seriously, Rick. Listen, Rick. We'll talk about it privately because I ain't gonna air out the dirty laundry at S.T.V. But I'm gonna say we gonna well appreciate this championship with all the bullshit that was going on. I'm gonna say that, and then the rest, you know what I mean. I'm gonna leave it off the air. We gonna enjoy our ship. But just know,
keep it PC.
Just know, yeah, man. For us to come out on top. Fuck, boy. It's a lot of shit, man. But we deserve it.
I definitely respect it.
it. I'm more or less disappointed at somebody else's team that gave a game away on Saturday that could at least had an opportunity to play for the championship game had they played the Bulls. But I digress.
Who's that?
He know who I'm talking to. Listen, they gave EA straight. They was like, they said, fuck it, we don't want to win. You know what? We ready to go home early. Because I'm looking at that game. They dominated the game, the whole fucking game, and then just kept them in the game. It's like, huh?
Talking about outsiders.
He know what I'm talking about. He know
you talking about outsiders were up 11 zip?
Yeah.
For most of that game?
It should have been up more than that.
Absolutely. Our defense gave the offense the ball 3 extra possessions. Yes, inside the red zone at that. 2 blocked field goals. 1 was a missed field goal, but I ain't even gonna go to the field goals. Them should have been touchdowns. You know, even with our team not being at full strength. And I mean, for the most part, we was missing maybe two important people offensively. But we still, and it's no disrespect to EA Strays, it's no disrespect to Shockwave. All leading up to the tournament, we watched videos. We watched videos on all of them. When we practice their plays, offensive plays versus our defense.
It's called scout team, baby. You know football, baby.
At the end of the day, by being my team, me being the oldest, you know, I orchestrate everything. I'm gonna take that on the chin. Like, I didn't have my team prepared. But part of that is, and I stressed it to all the Cleveland teams. despite us being kind of committed to the FFWCT, we have to travel to some of these UFFL tournaments where the heavy hitters are like AU, UT Cobras, Rebels. You know, if S.T.V show up, I mean, we didn't play S.T.V a lot. You have to be to seen it, took some lumps, get battle tested. So when them moments come, you're able to, you know what I'm saying, like adjust and rise to the occasion. And, you know, my team is young. I've only had my team. I wouldn't say young as far as age, but we're 2 years.
Just as a team.
Yeah, we only 2 years in. You know what I'm saying?
We are too, and we world champs.
Oh my God, boy, shut up! He's talking about his team.
He couldn't help it. He couldn't help it.
Damn.
You know, it's like
let me be quiet. Let me be quiet, Rick.
Y'all 2 years in, but your team and yourself, you're battle tested. You've traveled a lot. You've seen it all.
No, I wouldn't say that. I wouldn't say
y'all
that.
Definitely traveled a lot, Mike.
Listen, we traveled a lot. Yeah, we traveled a lot, but I wouldn't say. I mean, we kind of was battle tested, but
that matters, Mike.
Nothing can compare you. Listen, I don't care how we try to downplay games. Nothing can compare and prepare you for that moment. You know what I mean? Like, I mean, Rick, you know, Rick. When you play the first game, it's a little lenient. That next game, I'm with what he's saying too.
I'm with what he's saying though. I understand what he's saying as far as your team playing.
But the reason why though, Rick, the reason why, Rick, is because we can't get no work in Ohio.
Well, that's why. But see, his team, right? So you say that, right? And he's saying his team needs to step out of their comfort zone, so they can understand what it means when you plan certain teams. So when it comes down to those moments, they already been tested. They already know what to expect. You at least you have gone Denver. You've gone to this place, that place. You played teams, so
the best
I understand what he's saying. Yeah. But you still played. But you still played.
We suck.
You still played though,
right?
I definitely understand. And then it's a different environment. Whether you win or lose, just being in that environment and playing in that type of situation, you know what I'm saying? That shit matters.
Right.
Hell yeah.
That's like, for instance, a lot of us, more so myself on my team, a lot of teams play 3-5. Sometimes they invert it. Here in Cleveland, where we play, and a lot of the teams we play, they don't play a 3-5. You know what I'm saying? Like they play whatever. You know what I'm saying? You might fuck around and see some cover 2. Don't no pro teams play cover 2. You know what I'm saying? That's unheard of. So once you see a 3-5 from a top team constantly, or 3 or 4 teams constantly, you start figuring out like, okay, how do we beat this 3-5? And for me, beating a 3-5, you have to attack the middle of the field. Or, you know, you dink and dunk, take what they give you up until the red zone. Now, when you get to the red zone, now you really got to call plays because they still not coming out of that 3-5. It's a bend but don't break defense. But if you keep running them same plays that you ran to get down the field, chances is those plays aren't going to work in the red zone.
Oh, that's a fact. Because now they ain't got to worry about getting beat because they got the back of the end zone as they help.
Right. So now the quarterback got to make a perfect throw. He got to put it over that DB head, hope that his receiver beat the DB, but he also got to keep it in play.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You got to run real plays. You're just not doing the regular hitches or slant. You know what I'm saying? You gotta run something.
Yeah.
And I can honestly say, being the realist, we got athletes, but my team not there yet. And that's my fault.
I mean, that's good that you at least acknowledge your teams. You know what I'm saying? Your team, where your team. I'm not gonna give you no help, but I definitely see a lot of potential in what I seen from your team. And Mike, the only thing that separates you when y'all get in the goal line is, nigga, you still fast. Because I seen you try to run Mike Demon's play, the double slash with the out, and your receivers, they did not run that shit right.
Thank you.
They did not run that shit right at all.
Hey, that started a big ass argument on the sideline, bro.
I said, man, what the fuck? That was not the play. That's not how you supposed to run it. Nah, they ain't do that right.
My gosh, bro. You want to know what they told me? Bro, you should have threw the ball. I mean, championship is over, so we're going to use a different. I'm sorry, I'm on live on this 8-man interview. Yeah, so that's why I was downstairs. But yeah, so that started a big argument. And I'm just like, are y'all kidding me? No, motherfucker, you took a sack for 22 yards and blah, 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 blah.
Yeah, they ain't run that play right, though.
I'm just like, wow, bro.
Yeah,
see, they probably ain't run it right because y'all so used to running that gimmick spread. Your receivers,
but
your receivers like keep it above. Your receivers, y'all really don't run routes. Y'all
they
just
really don't.
Y'all run spots. You got a bunch of Tyreek.
That's a fact.
We mix it up. We mix it up.
You got a bunch of Tyreek Hills on your team.
But it worked. So it ain't
but
bad only because it worked.
Yeah, our scheme came from Chip and the Raiders. So pretty much not the Raiders. You notice I didn't say not the Raiders now, Chip and the Raiders. So pretty much everything is pretty much the same. You know what I mean? It's the same kind of identity, man. It's kind of that one of those things that if it works, it works. If it don't, it don't. You know what I mean? But you know what I mean? There are other options. You know what I mean? But we're gonna do it until you stop us.
And I would say another thing, the fact that we play a lot of FFWCT, and I think it's one of the things that Rick, the guy, he in the chat, but he said he don't play with the Rebels no more. But the Rebels, UT Cobras, the one thing here, the way they ref us as far as the physicality, and me and boys that run Bison, Jermaine Mathis, we talk about it. It doesn't prepare us when we come to East Coast Nationals. Because I ain't going to lie. After we lost to YB4L, we came over and we watched part of y'all game, Rick, when y'all was playing Cheat Code. Man, listen. That shit was the fucking royal run. Like, it's crazy because when we played Cheat Code right before y'all played S.T.V on that field, and you know, like, defensively, we was holding Cheat Code.
No,
like we took 6.
Y'all just ain't have enough.
Yeah, they took 6 out the game. Now, I think part of it was
from the game they already played. Yeah, no, it was.
Y'all roughed him up.
Yeah, no, that's a fact.
Yeah,
he was still into that moment in that game.
Right. Yeah, y'all roughed him up. You know what I'm saying? And they subbed his ass because we. So that's part of it. And it's like, remember I told you, like in the chat, I understand. I get it. I know why y'all don't fuck with the FFWCT. Like, I get it. Like, I'm an advocate for, you know, like we said, hey, get all of the best 8-man teams. We don't need either organization.
Well, that's what I'll say. You know what I'm saying? We could pretty much take it and do what 9-man do, in all honesty, and just run it up and just run it there.
Which will never happen.
It can. It won't happen because you said it won't happen, Mike.
Nah, I'm telling you, I'm gonna tell you why, because everybody always hit me up. You know what I mean? But the thing about it is it's just being a collective unit. It has to be a collective unit. If one person says no, everybody, I'm with it. I'm telling you right now, I'm with it, and I will be an advocate toward it. But I'm gonna tell you, dudes are just, I mean, they're gonna do what they want to do.
Right.
Atlanta. They're gonna do what they want to do. That's where the problem comes in. That they respect both organizations. I mean, I do too. You know what I mean? And I was like, nah. But I mean, I'm cool with both. You know what I mean? We travel to UFFL. Like I said, we do a lot of UFFL here in Columbus and Lorraine. You know what I mean? We go to Lorraine. We go to Cincinnati, FFWCT. When we go to Cleveland, it's FFWCT. You know what I mean? I don't give a fuck who's running the shit. We going just to get rep.
Right.
I mean, that's it. It don't matter to us who running it. Shit, I go to a national where shit nobody.
Chicago is gonna have a $5,000 cash prize. What y'all gonna do?
And that's in June, right?
Yeah, I think it's June.
You talking about the tournament?
No, it's the last weekend. I mean, it's the first week in July. It's a tournament. Yeah, it's a tournament.
You sure?
I mean,
is it September 3rd and 4th?
Nah,
I'm gonna tell you.
It's a UFFL tournament.
Oh, okay. Okay.
It's for $5K.
It is July 9th and July 10th.
Yeah, first week in July.
But it's pool play though, man.
Is it?
Yeah, they got to change that. It's pool play.
Who the hell is running that?
It's a second city showdown. But see, the thing about it's in Schaumburg, so it's not even in Chicago. It's in the fucking suburbs. Hold on, let me finish.
I'm sure that's what's going to be the case anyway. It's Chicago. I'm sure.
His name is Giuseppe Rubino.
I don't know.
It doesn't say UFFL. This say NF flag football.
Oh, okay.
Nah,
so
it's nothing.
That's some independent shit then.
I gotta get more details because flag football is so fucked up in Chicago. They battling from sides of towns. Who's running this? Which teams they gonna get in? So they might be advertising 5,000. You go down there, it's gonna be some bullshit.
No, that's
I'm just gonna be honest with you.
No, that's a fact. I've definitely have experienced that myself.
Yeah, because we were supposed to go to a Chicago tournament. August or September or something like that. And they canceled the tournament 3 days before the tournament because some dudes from the other tournament was talking about they ain't going and they gonna do this and do that. And we having our own tournament. Teams dropped out because, you know what I mean, just because they was cool with another organization. So it's in Chicago.
That's too much politics though.
It is. It's a lot. It's a lot, man. But I'm not knocking them though, man, because anybody can run a tournament. But that name, I'm not familiar with that name.
Not familiar with who that is.
I've been in Chicago a lot.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
So what's up? What's up with the fields that you say you can get in PA?
I can get those fields in PA. I know the director for the Pittsburgh Flag Association. Like me and him is like really, really, really good friends. So I can get fields in PA all the time. I mean, will it be enough for different styles? I doubt. But can I get some for 8 man?
We talking 8 man.
Yeah, I'm sure we could. I'm sure we could.
And see, that's the thing. I know sometimes y'all might have saw me tag Travis, Charles, Natalie, my guy Mark here. And indirectly, Travis will tell you, we cater to 5 men. You know what I'm saying?
Well, that's obvious. No, it's obvious.
He says it without saying it. You know what I'm saying?
No, it's obvious.
They don't want the hit and this, that, and the third. That's fine. But give the 8 man something because flag.
I feel like they let us play.
Nah, fuck no. Fuck, bro. I don't know what game you was watching, bro.
So that's what I was. I don't mean to interrupt. But
we was fucking sick with it in the Bulls up.
Yeah, and Rick, I saw you on a lot of the comments. I saw you on a lot of the comments. So
I was big good.
I had some questions, but I felt like they let them play down there. So I don't know what I was.
I just think it was some inconsistency. So this one I'm gonna give you one example of the inconsistency. So they threw a flag because somebody was grabbing somebody's shorts. They caught he had real big shorts. And you know, when you got heavy shorts like that, opposed to having on football pants, it's the flag gonna go with the shorts.
Yeah.
Right.
And there was a few times Corian was teeing off on the Bulls quarterback, but there was no penalty call, but they gonna call a hold for somebody. And it wasn't even like they grabbed his shorts to the point where he just had to stop. It was a quick grab at the shorts.
Right.
And they called a penalty. So that's just type of things that for me is like, man, let them play. Let that shit go.
Right.
Yeah.
You know
and then I didn't like that they let him. You should not, if you dip in 8 man, I don't give a. I don't care. You dip in 8-man, you give yourself up because you take all rights from the defense trying to get that flag.
That's a form of flag guard. Absolutely.
Yeah,
especially when it's
you
time.
put the ball on the flag. No, you go to the ground, you get fucked up. Ref called that, and I told him we're gonna fuck him up every time he dips. I don't care.
I've been that. If I'm not mistaken, isn't there something in the rule book that says the flag isn't supposed to drop below a certain footage or waist high or some shit?
I ain't never heard that.
If it's in there, I never heard of it.
And then which rule book?
Well, I know they were discussing
y'all be surprised how similar the rule books are. The rule books are very similar. UFFL remind me more of USFTL, and FFWCT just tries to throw curveballs to make it look like it's a little different, but it's just worded differently.
Well, I tell you one thing I don't like is they only give us 2 timeouts a half.
Right.
I mean, that's
major.
I can play either or.
No, timeouts are crucial in games, man.
And especially when the timeouts running clock.
I was about to say that, especially when the clock runs. I was just about to say that. You know what I mean? It's one thing
from a director perspective. I like that. From a
player
perspective, I don't.
You're trying to get the games over with. I know. I get the reason why they do it, but it's just not something. It's not something I really cool with personally.
That's right.
And even with trying to get the games over with, one extra timeout per half
shouldn't matter.
Right.
Most people lose
it. You lose it after 2 minutes anyway.
Most people lose it anyway.
Yeah, you lose it after 2 minutes anyway. So what's the point?
Right.
So let me ask you, Rick. Be honest with me. Do you feel like there's a difference in being the UFFL champion than being the FFWCT champion in 8-man?
Of course. I mean, so I'm glad you asked that question. So out of respect for Mike, I'm gonna say this. The World Tour is still a nationally ran organization. You know, kudos to Mike. He did what he supposed to did, but we had all the heavy hitters. Now, can S.T.V beat? This is a thing that I don't like how Mike try to do this. Can S.T.V beat every team we beat in the tournament? Absolutely, right? But it still has more teams that have an opportunity to have won that tournament. Whereas, honestly, it was pretty much S.T.V and whoever, like me personally, if Mike and them didn't win or didn't make it to the championship game, he would not be on this line right now because he would hate my guts. I would text him every day and hackle him because S.T.V, in my opinion, was the flat out best team in that tournament. So that's why I say, yeah, I feel like ours rings more, carry more weight just because of the fact that we had. So this is what I'm gonna say in all honesty: UT Cobras, Kings of Florida, Cheat Code, and AU were the 4 teams that could have came away with nationals. I ain't gonna try to put it on saying, oh well, this team. I'm gonna give you those 4 top teams. Whereas I felt like Mike and them was in a one race horse. You know what I'm saying?
But when we registered, you had Cheat Code, you had Kings of Florida, you had Main Event, you had all those teams that was already in FFWCT. It's not our fault they dropped out and we stayed.
Right.
Feel me?
Now, I mean, I agree with that. And even that's me being the spokesperson for the outsiders we knew. Of course, I'm going to say we got talent, but I would say S.T.V, once it was all said and done, like when you look at the 12 teams.
Where the 25 at?
Of course, my team, and I said S.T.V. You know what I'm saying? Last year Nationals, and me and one of my boys, Chip Thompson, like we talked about it, me and Mark Britt, Tony Britt. Last year Nationals that y'all won, them 21 teams, that it would have been crazy if you would have added Main Event. But even without them, that Nationals might have been the toughest bracket that I had seen probably like 10 or 15 years.
Yeah, no, it was definitely, yeah. Nah, you're right.
Yeah.
And we was on the side of it. We played, listen, we went from cheat code, UT Cobras, S.T.V, all back to back.
Right.
We played all those 3 teams back to back.
And that's just like us. On a Sunday, on a soft Sunday, nigga, we started off Raiders, Windy City, Cheat Code, UT, AU. Come on now.
No, that was
I gave y'all respect. No, hell yeah.
I did too. That was the hell of a
hell yeah.
With 1 loss already?
Right. Hell yeah.
That was legendary.
Then the night before that, we had Young Bloods. We had Young Bloods, OTF, Kings of Florida on Friday. Like, you know what I mean? I really feel like with a kicker, we beat Kings of Florida. We scored every time they scored. We just didn't get our extra.
Y'all did have a kicker. Y'all just missed.
I don't think. Did we have a kicker?
Did. Yes.
Oh, well, he just missed then. He just played terrible, but he made it up this year. He made it up this year.
Y'all had the same kicker. I'm about to say y'all had the same kicker. He just missed.
Well, should we have got our extra points, it would have been a different game then.
Yeah.
Now, speaking of a kicker, that is one thing the FFWCT has to take out. That
I liked it.
Thank you, Corey. Thank you, Corey.
That was terrible. That was terrible.
It can go either way.
That was terrible.
No, it's not, nigga. Hey, you
terrible.
Hey, well,
Tatum, hear me out.
That shit was horrible, Mike.
Hear me out, Tatum.
What you want to go 4 plays from the 20?
Hold on, listen.
30 minutes?
Tatum, hear me out. Hey, it's a national tournament.
Exactly, bruh.
They got the field all day. Listen,
I told you, I'm cool with it either way.
Listen, I'm going to tell you why it's not cool. Both teams had a legit kicker. That shit could have went on and on and on.
I didn't think it was going to end.
Thank you.
Listen,
I didn't think it was going to end.
Listen, bro. I was on S.T.V sideline, but my back was to the field, kind of like on the angle. And I kept seeing the ball get kicked. I didn't see the teams exchanging like it was different teams. I just kept seeing the ball go through the field goal post. Then I started moving. I'm like, man, are they getting penalties or something? What the fuck? Do I keep seeing the ball get kicked? And they like, bro, this is overtime. So after 2 exchanges, S.T.V make it, Colorado make it. Then Colorado make it, then S.T.V make it. After them 2, it's time to make them play for it.
I agree. I agree. I agree. I agree with that, though. I agree with that.
That's my point.
Like I told Rick, I loved it because my kicker felt like he was a part of our championship. That's it. Other than that, I thought it was some bullshit. But I mean, my kicker got to be part of a championship.
Politically correct as answer, man.
No, it ain't politically correct. I'm saying I thought it was 4 plays from the 20. Once I found out.
I even give you the winners bracket championship, right? I'm cool with it even being just get that game over because it's another game behind. But once y'all got into the actual championship game, the rules got to change. For that championship game, the rules got to change. Come on, man. They got to change. This is it. It's y'all the last 2 teams.
What would you rather the rule be? Let's talk about it. Speak it into existence.
USFTL, and I didn't like this rule either. USFTL rule was sudden death. Overtime was sudden death. So basically, you had to just fucking play until somebody scored.
Right.
Which I didn't really care for that. But at least 4 downs from the 20.
Right.
At least 4 downs from the 20. In a championship game. You know what I'm saying?
Because now you're making both teams play defense.
Exactly.
You're making both teams play offense.
Exactly.
Special teams, I mean, think about it. If you got y'all are known teams and, y'all are well structured, whatever.
Mom, you leaving?
If your field goals are never getting blocked,
Mom,
that shit is going on forever.
Forever. And that's what it did. And that's exactly what it did. Both games, at least how many was it the championship game? I know the first game was 7.
Did you want that or no?
7. Yes.
Right.
It was
that's
8.
ridiculous.
8.
It was okay. Sorry, sir.
I'm talking about you.
8.
Yeah,
I know the championship game was at least 4, 3 or 4. How many was the championship game?
Was 1. It was 1.
Oh, it was only 1?
Yeah, we made it. They missed. It was either 1 or 2. 1 or 2.
I think it was 2. I think it was 2.
More than 1.
Yeah, I think it was 2.
Okay. Good job. Okay, it might have been 2.
Yeah,
but there is no more than 2 though.
Yeah, y'all squeaked away with that one.
Ain't no squeak, man. It's destiny.
Hey, Corey,
you know what I mean? It happened.
Hey, Corey, I got a question. How many times have you ever watched a game? And I'm talking about, I ain't even saying like one team is far more superior than the other, where it's equally matched to a degree, and a quarterback throw 3 interceptions in one game and they win. When do that shit ever happen?
The defense stood up.
Honestly, it don't. For the most part.
Exactly. And that's why I let him have it, because he shouldn't be so goddamn happy with the win playing as bad as he played. You Mike Tatum, bro. I don't think you understand. You Mike Tatum. All right.
So let me ask you a question, Mike. Let me ask you a question then. Did the Bulls surprise you a little bit? Were they better than you thought? Did you think it would be? Did you even think it would be playing the Colorado Bulls?
The Bulls was an all-star team. Let's get that across right now. The Bulls got everybody that was an all-star from Colorado, and they put them all on one team. It wasn't that. So one pick. I didn't see the dude. I didn't even see the dude on the sideline. The one I threw to the back guy, and I just lofted it to him, and dude picked it off. I didn't even see him right there. And I don't know, man. Like, I was cold as fuck, man. I ain't gonna lie to you. I could not.
He's from Ohio.
Hey, and that's the thing, though. That's the thing, though. Hey, Rick, I'm not lying. That's exactly what it was, bro. I was cold, and I couldn't warm up. Couldn't feel the ball. No homo.
Hey, Corey, you hear this shit, man?
Hey, we're champs. We're champs.
This is.
I should have switched footballs. That's on me. I should have switched football. Yep, I was throwing with a damn kickball. Yep.
I heard you had some ringers on that team too.
So it ain't necessarily ringers. So Rashard, let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. Rashard Smith,
ringer
for main event.
Oh my!
Hold on, he plays a main event. Ringer? But we talked last year at Nationals, which I played arena football with Rashard. He's not a ringer. I played arena football with Rashard, and he already told me last year that he was playing with me this Nationals this year. So we was already talking about this for months.
Ringer?
He's still a ringer.
No ringer. He's not a ringer. He's on. He's been on our roster. He didn't just get on our roster for Nationals.
Hey Mike, I ain't gonna bust your bubble on this podcast, so I'm gonna let you have that one.
Nah, you can bust my bubble. Shaq, number 9, that played with us. He's played with us in Colorado. He's played with us in Vegas. Not a ringer. Who else was a ringer?
Shaq that live in Severn, Maryland?
Yes.
Okay.
Shaq played with us in Vegas. Shaq played with us in Colorado. Shaq played with us in North Carolina.
Oh, okay.
His first time playing with us.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I played arena with Shaq.
Well, okay. I'll give you that one. I'll give you those 2. What about Tone? He just won.
He just won all year.
He just won.
Played with us all year. Played with us in Vegas. In Colorado. It's not his first time.
So
he came to Columbus and played. He played the States with us in Columbus.
So they was ringers when they was in Vegas. When they was
exactly.
Not ringers.
Thank you.
It was more of, hey, I like what you got going on. Can you use me? Nigga, I'm not gonna tell an athlete no. That's like my team not going to the Metro Cup. If Rick calls me and say, hey, bro, you come play wide receiver, would I be considered a ringer? or would I be considered, you know what I mean, just an athlete joining a good team? It's not a ringer. No, it's not a ringer. Let me tell you why I'm not a ringer. Is because me and you have been talking about this for years. It's bound to happen.
But you still
I am not it wouldn't be a ringer because everybody knows it's going to happen. It doesn't make you a ringer. Everybody knows, so it's not even a surprise.
All right, that's cool. He tried to dress it up.
It ain't dressing it up. Real is real, bro. Real is real. None of them players was ringers. They was already on our roster.
That's respect. Okay.
And they got a world title now.
The shot. Listen, I hope you sent the thank you card to Shaw because that boy damn sure.
No, he did his job.
He damn sure.
He did his job. He did his job. He did his 180. And he did it damn good. That's it.
No, he did. That's why I said
there's no such thing. Should I send one to Allen too? Should I send one to Allen too? That scored 4 or 5 touchdowns on the weekend? Should I send one to JoJo?
Oh, Allen, my man.
I'm just saying, it's a team game. When you sign that roster, you out there that starting 8 for a sub, you're expected
JoJo, JoJo, the rest of those guys, they S.T.V all day. They don't part-time. How about that then, Corey? Call it that. They part-time players.
They ain't part-time because from now on, as long as main event is not playing, I'm telling y'all now, as long as main event is not playing, Shard is S.T.V.
You better hope so.
It's full-time S.T.V.
You better
as
hope
long as Up and Smoke ain't playing, Tone is S.T.V.
Hey, you better hope so. Shard ain't S.T.V.
So that's what make them. That's what make them. Because if they are playing,
they not S.T.V. Right. Thank you.
Bro, this goes back to years ago, bro. Y'all can't do that. That's just like me when I joined All Met in 2014. If the Raiders was playing, I was not All Met. But what did y'all know me as?
You was a ringer.
Rick, no, not no fucking ringer. Rick, stop. I played for All Met for 8 years.
They rented you for 8 years.
Hey, I agree with you, Mike. I actually agree with Mike on this, man. I agree with Mike on this. I feel like if it's somebody you have a relationship with, that you know, it's not somebody you picked up off the street. It's not somebody.
I played arena football with all those guys.
See, okay. I gotta agree with Mike.
Okay, so how about this? I mean, we all competitors. So let's say S.T.V. never won anything, Mike, under your leadership for 5 or 6 years, and you
that
go.
Won't happen because we did it in 2. But go ahead,
boy. Just let him finish.
All right, my fault. Go ahead.
And then you go and play wide receiver for Rick, and you win nationals. Now you are a national champ, but does it feel the same winning it with Rick as opposed to S.T.V? And if you sit here and tell me that it feels the same.
So I'm gonna say this.
Go ahead. Speak on it. That's a damn good question.
That's a damn good question. It depends on the moment and the role I played with Rick. Now, if I sat on the bench because his guys played and I claimed a championship that I didn't play in,
if you're gonna play with, if you're gonna play on Rick's team, I ain't gonna ask you to play and sit you on the bench, and don't even go there.
So in that case, if I contributed, I won a championship. So I'm gonna use an example. I played 35 and up with the Raiders in UFFL. Turned around and played with the young Raiders in UFFL. If the Raiders would have won, I was a fucking national champion. Just keeping it real.
So it was so. I'm glad you brought that up. Raiders win, you come right back, and you went with S.T.V.
Yeah.
Does it feel the same?
I feel like the one with my team would be more special.
Exactly.
No, I'm saying the one with my team would be more special. Yeah.
But that's exactly what he's saying.
But I'm gonna tell you, after conversations that I had, the 8-man championship that Shard won, he felt like it was his own because that's my brother. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Hey, I'm just saying. We played arena together. We fell short in the championship. We said after this day, we're gonna reconnect again and we're gonna win a championship. So we tried in the NAL. You know what I mean? We tried AFFL 2 or 3 times, 2 times to be exact. and we failed. So that's not the first time me and Sharp. Yeah,
I know the freaks fucked y'all up.
Yeah, whatever. But I'm saying, same thing with Shaq. Same thing with Shaq. Shaq looks at me like a big brother. You know what I mean? I done got him, you know what I mean, a couple of arena contracts or whatever the case may be. That's family. So him coming to play for us is not a ringer. You know what I mean? We have that relationship. It's not like, hey, come sign this roster and play with us today.
Listen,
same
so
thing.
I'm gonna keep it 100. Ringer or no ringer. Shaw was the best. Was a hell of a pickup.
But he's like that though.
What you mean?
He's
I'm
like
giving
that.
you.
He's
bro,
like that.
Did you not hear what I just said?
Yeah, I heard you. It was a hell of a pickup. I appreciate that.
Right. I'm giving you a compliment. That
Man,
nigga's good.
Wait. Bro, did you order my jersey? Or I ain't supposed to tell people. Oh!
Hey man, move along. Next topic.
New conversation.
Damn.
All right.
I already saw it. It's cool.
Conversation.
I'm coming up there in May. I gotta see it. we coming in May. I gotta see it.
Bro, hey, I'm taking AU and 4, bro. Hey, I'm taking AU and 4, bro. Shit.
I just told you. Bill Belichick and Nick Saban. It's cool. The powers that be.
Bro, we about to be Brady and Welker, bro. He already got Antonio Brown, Moss, and all them over there, bro. I'm just gonna be Welker, bro. He already got all them other guys. Brady gonna go ahead, you know. We're gonna bring in Welker,
man,
you know what I mean.
Rick, put his ass on special teams and make him run down.
And I will play special teams. I don't care. A win is all I'm playing for, bro. A win. That's it.
Yeah, crazy, man.
So are you a ringer?
Would I be a ringer? No, because I've been knowing Rick for years. This is premeditated.
See, and I agree with that.
Oh my Lord!
I don't know what's going on, but I agree.
This is what I will say, Corey. We have been talking about this for a long time. I will say that.
Believe it.
Yeah, we have been talking about just. I don't know what listen. I don't know what Mike talking about with him. Talking about he playing with you, but we have been talking about playing with each other on the football field for a while. Probably since like 2015 or something like that. We definitely have been talking about playing on the same team.
I know what he's talking about playing with AU. Me and Mike, it's cool. It's cool.
There's gonna be some tournaments that we're not gonna go to. When we don't go to them tournaments, I am playing with a team that I feel like is going to win.
That's cool.
That's it.
That's cool.
I mean, I still got a relationship with Jesse. If Jesse calls me, cheat code it is.
Well, that's if they even have a team. I don't even know if they're gonna have a team.
Yeah, I just got a call from Kings of Florida. Man, asked me if I wanted to travel.
So now you acting like Sharif right now.
Man, I'm having fun, man. I won a world championship. I have nothing else to prove. I could go down as one of the greatest players all around to play flag football. Put me in the fence.
Are you serious? Are you seriously gonna say that right now?
Yes. Yes.
You don't have nothing else to prove.
Not really, but back to back.
You never had nothing to prove, Mike. Even if you didn't win this weekend.
I did. Yes, Rick.
That was the proof for yourself.
I'm gonna give you a perfect example, Rick. I'm glad you said that. You, Richard Fobbs. I'm glad you said that. All right, my fault. Listen, Rick. Perfect example. One of the top quarterbacks, and you my man. Top quarterbacks in the country for years and years and years. Nobody fucking respected you. But you sliced and diced every fucking team you played. Nobody respects you. What did they tell you, Rick? Nigga, we're not going to respect you until you get what?
Yeah, but Mike, you different.
No, I know, but I'm telling you, they treated me the same. Well, okay.
You a multi-dimensional. You a multi-dimensional player. Like, you could literally play every position on the field minus blocking back.
But I've done that before, and I've hemmed up big niggas.
I mean, that's
but I
relative.
get what you're saying. Yeah, so if I didn't win the championship, would I still have been?
I'm gonna tell you some real shit. I'm gonna tell you some real stuff. You winning is more or less just you feeling your own ego, and as far as okay, this is my team, and we done this. my opinion of you never going to change. It's like, oh, I respect Mike now because he won. I look at you the same before and after. You know what I'm saying? As a player, I mean, I'm gonna talk shit to you regardless because that's just how our relationship is. But you know what I'm saying? As a player, you winning and losing that championship didn't really mean too much as far as the way I looked at you as a player.
Chip Smith, Chew, all those guys that I played with, they said, Mike, you good. You know what I mean? Me and Chip all the time, talk all the time. Mike, you good. But you ain't nothing, bro, because you don't have a national title. Nigga, we got 5-man ships, 7-man ships, 8-man, 9-man, all those ships, bro. Little bro. I'm sorry, I ain't gonna tell you what everybody gonna tell you. You ain't that. You done finished second place 4 or 5 times, but you can't finish the big game. I was like, damn. Then I got close last week with the 35 and up. You know what I mean? We lost with 3 seconds left to go in the game against Kings of Florida. Then I scored 30 points the next game. We still lost because mixed extra points. And they told me again last week, both like all the veterans, the Dolphins, you know what I mean? They all hit me. Oh, I didn't know you was playing 35 and up. Did you win? AJ, all them dudes. Nah, I ain't win. Mike, you still Charles Barkley, man. You still Barkley, but you got one more chance. I got more calls after the UFFL National than I probably ever had gotten playing flag football leading up to FFWCT. And they told me, like, you will always be one of the best players to play that never won a championship. Are you okay with that? Hell no, I'm not okay with that. Okay, well, you get a chance to not only win a championship, but win a championship with the team that you started. You know what I mean? So that makes it even sweeter. So all week I'm thinking like, man, all right, I got to win this shit. And then it was even more pressure. If y'all noticed for a little bit, I was looking in the coaches group chat when y'all was saying if Mike don't win.
Oh, yeah, I saw you pop up. I see it. We see everybody who read it. I see
never
you pop up.
responded, nigga. My heart was in my stomach, bro, for the whole week. And I'm just like, okay, Thursday.
Yeah,
everybody going out. Good. Yeah, no, I'm good. I ain't going out. I got to get my shit right. You know what I mean? Friday, feel good, 24-6. You know what I mean? Went 100% passing. Saturday, you know what I mean? It started raining. You know what I mean? Still play real good. Then Sunday,
who y'all play Saturday?
We play Ball Hawks. Or did we play Ball Hawks Sunday?
No, y'all played Ball Hawks Saturday. Y'all only played the Bulls Sunday.
We played Ball Hawks.
Okay.
Yeah.
Y'all only played the Bulls Sunday.
Yep.
Yeah, so we played the Ball Hawks. But I mean, a testament to our team, we struggled with Sick With It in Vegas and Colorado when we played them. That's a big step for us. I'm just talking about stepping stones for our team.
And blew them out in Florida.
That's a big statement for us.
Yeah.
A lot of people's not seeing it.
I knew y'all would win, but not that convincingly. I thought they would give y'all a better game than they did, in all honesty. Like, they didn't give y'all no good game at all.
Sick With It?
Yeah.
Man.
That team, they beat y'all, didn't they?
Nah, they lost to Shockwave.
We beat Sick With It. We should have blew them out.
Yeah, so I don't know. So to me, this championship, it means a lot.
Core.
You say
Shockwave
what?
was y'all trap game.
Yes.
Yeah, that was y'all trap game for sure.
They scored their first touchdown on 4th and 25.
Yep. I was watching that game like, what the fuck?
Hey, soon as that game was over, somebody hit me. They was like, hey, who is Rick Fobbs? And I was like, that's AU quarterback. They was like, check your phone. Check the live. And I saw Corey Clark shaking my head. I'm like, man.
Oh yeah.
I got nothing for you.
Oh man, listen, I had to bid off you, man. I had to give you a hard time because
they didn't
expecting y'all to beat them.
They didn't throw a pass over 10 yards.
No, of course. Amos really Listen, one pass. So this one I'm gonna tell you. One play, he beat your receiver. He threw that. I was like, that man's terrible. It was a post corner on the first or second drive. The dude was clearly beat.
I know.
And he threw that motherfucker. It was like, who the hell was he throwing it to? So after he did that, I'm like, oh no, they gonna turn it up. So I'm just watching, and then I'm like, are they what? I was surprised, man. I was surprised.
Because I will say, our defense, even though we gave up the 4th and 25, our defense played well all tournament.
Okay.
It was
well, I know the EA Strays, y'all defense played well. The offense was like, come on, man. How many times they gonna get a pick?
Was Tremaine the quarterback?
You say what?
Was Tremaine the quarterback?
Yeah, he was QB.
Oh, okay.
You wasn't at the games, Mike? You wasn't at the field?
I watched there.
Stick with it.
Yeah, I watched the sick with it. Nah, it wasn't me, bro. When I go to flag tournaments, bro, I'm trying to be at the field all day.
That's why I'm trying to figure out how you asking who won the team. You should have been watching the game.
Nah, that. I was watching it, and I gave him some information on Saturday for to get through sick with it. I'm always for Ohio team winning. I don't hate Ohio. You know what I mean? Only when we playing each other is whatever. But
what happened to the Mad Canes? Why they break up?
Don't take it to mommy.
They the true Cardinals.
True Cardinals.
The true Cardinals. They was in
That's who we beat first game Saturday.
Yeah, they was there.
True. Oh, okay, they would. Okay, they just changed their name. Wow.
Yeah. They merged with another team. So
right.
They merged with True Assassins.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. True. Okay. I see it.
Yeah.
So, as long as they are able to keep their team afloat and keep competing.
Well, one thing I noticed though. Go ahead.
What?
My fault.
No, go ahead.
No, go ahead.
Mike, finish what you were saying, bro.
Stop smacking your lips like a little girl.
Yeah, you right. Nah, you right. Facts. But finish what you were saying.
Nah, I was about to say, like, I was on the live with Rick and Pete the other day, man. And
oh yeah,
the game, bro, for real, the game is so much different up there than it is up here, bro. And that is the reason why the shit is so lopsided, man. Or it just seems like, you know what I mean? Like, what the fuck, man? Because it starts from off the field to on the field, and we just don't do the little shit when it comes to flag football, man.
Preach.
I know that's way off topic, man, but
it's something that needs to be addressed, though.
Elaborate a little more, though, when you say that.
So I stopped our little podcast that we had, and when we was talking, and I just took it a little bit more serious. And I'm like, Rick, you know what I mean? How do y'all do, when I asked him and Pete, like, how do y'all do the team? You know what I mean? Do y'all do team dues? You know what I mean? How many times a week you practice? You know what I mean? Then they went on to talk about what league play means to them, what they do during league play, what they do during playoffs, what's their focus for tournaments, just different stuff, man. And I don't feel like we will ever. I'm just being real. We will never get to that point here in Ohio when it comes to flag football, and that's why we're so many years behind. You know what I mean? Behind DC. You know what I mean? Because they eat, sleep, shit flag football other than their main jobs.
Right.
That's a fact. Yeah,
you know what I mean? But for us, it's like, fuck that shit. I ain't get paid on that shit. Nigga, I ain't going to practice. Nigga, fuck them niggas. Oh, shit, nigga, I'll be out there. These niggas is at the game hour and a half before the game.
Right.
Yeah, Rick said some shit like, bro, I knew we were going to win the national championship when my team was there an hour and a half, 2 hours before the game. Maybe 3 hours. I don't know what he said. But because my team was there, nigga, I knew, man, we will never get that. I don't care if it's Cincinnati, Cleveland, Columbus, you know what I mean, Toledo. No, it's not that serious, bro. I'm going to go ahead and smoke this blunt. go, you know what I mean, go hit this bottle, you know what I mean, then I'm going to come to the game. You're going to have my attention, but I don't give a fuck about this flag shit, win or loss.
Right. So to touch on that, a couple things. You remember, Rick, I messaged me, you, and Blade was in the chat. And remember, I asked y'all about y'all league play.
Okay, yeah.
And I think both of y'all, I think you told me y'all had like two leagues, you know what I'm saying, 2 divisions. Blade just flat out said, like, listen, I do 1 division. If you ain't with it, don't fucking play in it. You know what I'm saying? This ain't a division for, well, we don't feel like we can beat them teams. Well, if you don't feel like you can beat them teams, don't play.
Right.
It's just that simple. So I look at that, and that's where I go to the playing against competition. Even if you don't have, like, of course, it's always going to be hard here, like Tatum said, to get people to want to do the little things. Get to the game 2 hours early, or even after your game, win or lose, walk around the field, look at the other team.
Watch.
You know what I'm saying? Ask questions. Because when we played cheat code, we was on y'all sideline in Richmond, Virginia. And I was asking your dudes questions. I'm like, damn, you know, I'm looking at Rick. Rick standing 15 yards. He ain't moving. But guess what he doing? He's really reading the defense, and he know where he wants to go with the ball. That's something Cleveland we don't do. There was and you know, sometimes I try to uplift some people, but here in Cleveland, people come for me. They come for me. They get to talking shit, and I don't shy away from no conflict. I don't personally like conflict, but I don't shy away from it. You know what I'm saying? Like, teams play S.T.V. S.T.V. from Columbus, but they playing the Cleveland team. I'm trying to uplift the Cleveland team. S.T.V. running laps around the field. Fucking Cleveland team sitting up under the tree smoking weed. Okay, S.T.V. about to beat the shit out of these dudes by 30 at least, and that's how the game went. A Cleveland, like Tatum say about, I don't know what's going on in Columbus, but here in Cleveland, that's what we got.
People build in Columbus.
They don't want to do the little things.
You changing a little bit, Corey, because I know what team you're talking about, and you ain't say their name this time. You changing a little bit.
So I got a question for y'all teams, because y'all saying all the things y'all saying. So when the league over, do y'all practice?
Hell nah. When I played for the Raiders, nigga, we would play a game. We got sprints and practice after the game.
So not directly after the game, but the outside.
No, I'm talking about when the league is over, like the season is over.
Yeah,
we got practice.
We do practice. Now the only problem with that is when you get to practice, your quarterback is there, your center is there. What happens? All your blocking backs and rushers are there. None of your DBs and receivers are there. You know what I'm saying?
Right. So that's one thing I can attest to, or not necessarily attest, but give credit to my team is after our season over, I would say, with the exception of maybe 1 or 2 weeks, maybe one, we had less than 17 people. Like, we down there have the whole team at practice. Like, we got subs, you know what I'm saying? Like, we'd be like, all right, because we got a couple dudes that play offense and defense, where it's like, all right, you go play defense, send me somebody, we play, you know what I'm saying? So the credit I will give our team going into Florida is, from a preparation standpoint, we was well prepared. You know what I'm saying? Like, it wasn't like we was just wishing upon a star as far as like, well, we was going to be prepared. Now, I ain't going to say it's going to guarantee us we was going to win, obviously, but from a confidence standpoint and just knowing that we put in work to achieve what we achieved, I will say it's no secret. We had good numbers down there every week going in the floor. Even if it was 35 degrees, 20 degrees, niggas got sweatshirts and put, like, whatever the weather was, it was not a problem as far as showing up to practice.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So I would say that's probably one of our biggest, because I hear people a lot say they don't really practice well, they don't get good numbers. You know what I'm saying? And that's something that the area, especially the top teams, take pride in when the season is over is practice.
Right. Oh, listen. I understand it. Even with only having my team 2 years, I understand it, bro. Like, and that's what I preach. I try to do it, but you can't force them. You know what I'm saying?
No, and that's the thing. They gotta want, like, there's no secret behind it. Like, if you don't want to win it, it's nothing that, because you're a grown up, so it's nothing that anyone else can instill in you. You gotta have it for yourself.
Right.
Yeah, you're 110% correct about that. So I don't know how y'all could change the mentality of the men to want a kid more. Like, he ain't lying as far as us eating. Like, we do literally eat shit, sleep, flag football.
Y'all always have.
Yeah.
It's all like that. I remember, Tone, you remember Referee Cup. They used to, even when the Raiders, sometimes, damn, what's the team? So the Rebels is a mixture of
Game Breakers.
It's just the Game Breakers. They just changed their name.
Maryland Canes, right?
Nah, it's just the Game Breakers.
It's just the Game Breakers?
Yeah. They got like two or three players that play with the Canes, but the whole team for the most part is the Game Breakers.
Okay, so I remember seeing one of them teams had a bus.
Yeah, team bus.
All met.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's a fact.
And I think I might have played like with the Mustangs or the Crew, a little bit of the Canes, but when I saw that,
I never heard of them.
Shut up. So it's like,
what asshole.
Like, when I saw that, that's just like, damn. Not necessarily the bus, but they all uniform. You know what I'm saying? They ain't smoking weed on the sideline. They ain't smoking Black and Milds. Like, they came here for business.
Yeah, no, that's a fact.
That's when I first realized I didn't know how serious flag football was till I came up there. I ain't had nothing to do on the weekend. I heard about the referees cup, so I just wanted to go watch. And because my team wasn't playing, and I see this team hop out a bus. A bus with their team. I think it had the team name on it or something like that.
Yeah.
All dressed uniformly. Everybody had a uniform. I never realized it was that serious until then.
Yeah.
And that's the thing. Like, you get people that, like, here, I don't know, obviously it's not like that in DC, but here you get the people that saying like, oh, you old heads, this y'all life. No, it's not our life. We got families, you know what I'm saying? We got jobs, but this is our craft. So why not take your craft?
Facts.
You know what I'm saying?
Facts. No, all facts. The bad thing is this, right? Everybody who say any negative situation like that, I feel like they're not real competitors. Because
absolutely,
if you a competitor, you don't want to just be like, oh, I'm playing. Like, who the fuck wants to just play for fun? It's not fun playing and losing. There's nothing good about losing.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Me being an ultimate competitor, that shit does not sit well with me at all.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? On top of this, it's 7 days out of the week, right? Everybody come to all the games. The games be an hour, 15 minutes, right? So you mean to tell me that you can't take an hour or two out of your day, 7 days out of the week? You got 6 days. You can do whatever the fuck you want. You can't take one day and just show up to practice.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, that I can see if a team, like people who play semi-pro, semi-pro they require way more of your time than flag football. That a lot of people commit more to that. And it's like, what's the difference?
Right. Right.
You know what I'm saying? What's the difference? You showing up to practice both Tuesday, Thursday, or Wednesday, Monday, however the practice goes, it's damn sure more than flag football. Right. It's damn sure more than that. You know what I mean? I think there's people give too much bullshit excuse somebody who got bad character like that, as far as not willing to put in no sacrifice to want to win, you can't. I don't want him on my team.
Right. Right.
Yeah,
all 2022 for me.
Yeah.
Right.
All right. All right. So what's next for both of your teams?
I know we plan on trying to head west a little more. Just not necessarily for the competition, just for like, for example, I never thought I would have an opportunity to play football in California, flag football in California. You know what I'm saying? So that's something that we definitely looking into, heading more west to play. Just a new environment, not necessarily for the competition, because we know the competition
jersey ready.
Because I was
on the
gonna say,
Atlantic region.
Didn't I think I saw you say somewhere that the West Coast teams are pretty bad.
Nah, they are. Yeah, they like when we went to the what's the name? Listen, so I'm gonna give you an example. The same Shockwave team that y'all played and y'all saw they really wasn't that good. They went to the West Coast, had a tournament, Flag Football World Tour, had a pool play tournament that they only had 10 guys and they won the tournament.
Yep. Who did they wind up beating? Cali Coalition?
Yeah.
Yeah. That was one
with
of the
10 guys.
That's one of the videos we watched.
Come on, man. How y'all let a team come and win y'all tournament, a pool play? Mind you, you play way more games in pool play when you win than you do in a double elimination tournament.
Right.
And they got 10 guys. Damn, everybody going both ways.
Right.
Come on.
Any given Sunday, bro.
No. Fuck that. That's bad, man. Ain't nobody, listen, as much as I love S.T.V and I think y'all talented, ain't no way in hell y'all coming to a tournament on this side with 10 people and think y'all gonna win. That shit ain't happening.
We gonna finish with 7?
Yeah. Yeah, that
Mike,
probably no.
What's next for S.T.V, Mike?
Motherfucker here. This motherfucker here. Come on, chicken wing, Mike.
Yeah, I guess we'll
be honest with y'all. I don't know.
I know you always. Hey, you be playing awesome.
You said that the last interview.
Hey,
listen, too much.
Hey, listen. I got receipts. I don't just say shit. If I don't see it, I don't believe it. Our guys left group chat, you know. It might be time. I mean, honestly, it might be time for guys to spread their wings, you know?
Oh my God. Here we go.
What?
I saw some people talking about free agency pool. And
you seen the post? You see, hey, for real. Hey, I might have got the best 2 years out of some of them. You know what I mean? Hey, man, it's hey.
But see,
I don't know.
That's the thing. Like for me, something said when they won the first championship, he said it was cool. You know, the second one seems better because it proves that the first one wasn't a fluke.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And against Kings of Florida. You know what I'm saying? Everybody, you know, the talk.
They praise Kings of Florida. Like that's the damn flag football. Like they the ambassadors of flag football to certain people.
Right.
Nah, nigga, S.T.V coming back fully loaded and moving on.
We know.
Man. I don't know when the next tournament is. I don't know when the next tournament is, but we
So you're not playing in your tournament?
I was gonna say, yeah, your tournament.
You're not playing in your tournament? That chicken must be hella good, bro.
Chicken good as fuck. Dudes from my team already created a team for the tournament.
That's why you can't pay. That's why you ain't. Have you won your tournament yet?
No.
Played one time. I only played one time, and I didn't even want to play then.
Well, y'all ain't win. Y'all lost to the Rebels.
I think
they're assembling the team they're assembling right now. They should be decent.
The Rebels?
Nah, the team the dudes from my team assembling, they should be decent.
Oh, your team. Oh,
quarterback, the strong arm dude, 40.
I hope not, because he can't think. He just can throw far.
I don't know who their quarterback is. The only thing I know is, I'm not gonna know much, but I know I'm not playing in my tournament. No. So that just lets you know right there. No, S.T.V will be a no-go.
So
okay.
I know this don't apply to Rick. So, based on what you're saying. So how does that make you feel? Like when you put it all out there for your team to be successful, you orchestrate things, and then it's just like they don't receive it. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's almost like they don't appreciate it.
Ain't no almost. That's exactly what it is.
Like, how does that make you feel?
Me?
Yeah.
I'm pissed about it. It ain't nothing I can do.
Right.
You know what I mean? Ain't nothing I can do, man. Like I said, the game is just different. The game is different here.
Right.
You know what I mean? The game is different here, man. Sky's the limit, man. Sky's the limit. And I told my guys, I always love you forever. Whatever decision you decide to make. You know what I mean? Hey, grass ain't always green on the other side, but you got that option.
Right. Damn, what is y'all doing? Go upstairs.
You accept them with open arms.
Go upstairs.
I think I'm just going back to traveling and playing again.
Oh my God. He's a liar,
man.
He's a liar.
So Rick,
do
y'all plan on? Well, of course you said you want to do California. Other than that, do you plan on doing, like, have you seen like the FFWCT, like they tournament?
Nah. I haven't even seen when California is. I just know I want to go play in California because I know they got a tournament every year.
It's August.
I'll tell you when it is.
It's August 5th through the 7th. That's what they replacing Vegas with.
So they're not doing Vegas no more?
I think they're doing Vegas.
Vegas in April.
But I don't think it's offering 8-man.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. No, they had to move that, bro, because I can honestly tell you, I'm never going back to Vegas in August. Not to play football.
It was too hot.
Man, listen.
It was 106.
Yeah, I heard about that. That heat was different.
114, 117.
Yeah.
Nah, bro. Nah.
Yeah.
Nah. I had the moment we left out the hotel room and we hit the sun, my mood changed.
Right. I don't blame you. Yeah, I don't blame you. No, I definitely haven't. So I do know we probably do Richmond just because it's right up the street. You know what I'm saying? It's just convenient. But I haven't checked the list to see any other tournament dates.
That Richmond tournament, that was a good facility. Like,
yeah, nah, it was. Yeah, it definitely was. So more than likely we'll do that. We definitely gonna hit all the locals or like the hour, 2 hour.
Yeah. So S.T.V, Charlotte, Metro Cup, East Coast Nationals, Colorado, LA, Cincy, States.
I thought you just said y'all might not have no team.
I told you, don't listen to him, bro. They all.
No, I'm just saying.
And they all posting JoJo.
Y'all my guys. Y'all my guys. Hey, y'all my guys. I'll screenshot the group chat and send it to you. Just stand by after this chat. I'll send it to you.
Hey,
bro, I don't have to lie, bro. I can play with anybody though. I don't give a damn. S.T.V will play. It doesn't matter who's on the roster. S.T.V will be a team.
Okay, that's respect.
Hey, what's his Cincy?
Yeah, what?
Batavia. Ohio, they got like a tournament there in September 17th, 18th. So we got April 9th and 10th, Charlotte. May 14th, 15th, Metro Cup. June 11th and 12th,
Richmond.
June 25th, 26th, Colorado, best of the best. August 5th through the 7th, LA. September 17th, 18th is at Cincinnati. And then States is November.
So what's the Chicago September 3rd and 4th?
See, I don't know.
Yeah, because you don't know who that is, especially with that pool play, and you don't know. You definitely somebody need to look into who the person is that's offering that tournament.
The one on the 3rd and 4th say FFWCT.
Yeah, if you're talking about that one, Corey, yeah, that's the FFWCT, the Chicago Major. I'm looking at that right now.
Acted as a major, so I gotta assume they offering 8-man.
Yeah.
Cause I wrote my list down.
Especially with Chicago.
I did.
I wonder if Undisputed gonna still have a team since John retired. You know John retired, but
yeah,
they still have a team.
He hit me up. I don't know, man. They kind of didn't travel anyway. If it didn't have nothing to do with Chicago or coming to,
they went to the only tournament they went to was the best of the best.
And I was surprised to see him out there, honestly.
Well,
I just think they all just got. Yeah, they said they all just got a lot to do. You know what I mean? They can't really, you know what I mean, dedicate that type of time to flag no more.
Oh yeah. Well, the way Nick played.
He played bad.
What?
They're about 50 deep when you combine Showtime.
Exactly. Yeah.
I ain't know Nick played bad.
Yeah, he played bad. He definitely. I was disappointed in the way he played. I expected more out of him.
But you know, Nick don't live in Chicago no more.
Oh, he don't?
No, he don't live in Chicago. He comes and plays maybe 1 or 2 league play games in playoffs. And then when they travel, he's with them. But other than that, he doesn't live in Chicago no more.
Oh, well, maybe that's
the quarterback for Showtime or Windy City?
Windy City.
He's the better quarterback as far as the mental part. That quarterback for Showtime, he got a fucking cannon.
Yeah.
But I don't even think he was in Florida. I don't think he was in Florida. Or if he was, I don't know who he is.
If Nick is there, nobody's playing quarterback. I mean,
yeah.
So.
All right. Well, look. I'm gonna end it with this. One last question. If your 3 teams play the pool play tournament, who's coming out on top?
What 3 teams?
AU.
What 3 teams?
Simple question.
AU, Outsiders, and S.T.V.
I'm taking S.T.V. I'm taking S.T.V.
That's the easy.
I'm taking S.T.V.
I mean, that's an easy answer.
It's an easy one for me. I'm taking us.
I mean, you should take y'all, but you know what it is.
I don't. I mean, I take the 0-2 right now, but I mean we've been up 2-0 against teams too, and they came back and won a few games.
Hey Corey, I've been playing against Mike for a while, right? Every time I've played against him, he has not beat me in a game.
That is a lie, bro. We beat Brothers AC with you on the team.
Bro, for one, I wasn't on the team and you wasn't on the team. That's for one. You was playing with AMC.
They beat y'all.
No, you have never beat me in flag football, Mike.
I have beat you, bro.
You are 0
It might have been Monroe. It might have been Monroe's last year. I beat y'all.
You are 0 for 6, bro.
Hell no. You keep saying that. Hell no. Pull it up.
I've never lost to you in a flag football game ever.
I've beaten you.
It's okay, bro.
I've beaten you.
I respect you though, because you're a hell of a guy.
So what I'm gonna say is,
hey, you
Outsiders, locked and loaded. My team, where we at now, like I said, I take a lot of the heat. You know what I'm saying?
You would compete. You wouldn't beat neither one of us.
What?
Honestly. Rick, you stupid, Rick. Hey. Oh, shit. Neutral. We ain't talking about Columbus or Cleveland. Neutral location.
Neutral location. Locked and loaded. we're gonna beat S.T.V easily.
Ooh.
We're gonna beat them easily. We're gonna beat them. Yes, we're gonna beat y'all easily. Tatum.
Easy. Before you start talking about beating easily, make sure you even the score. Even the
You
score.
heard what he said easy, Mike.
What is it right now? 2-3? 2-3?
2-4. 2-4.
Hey.
4-2 in my favor.
For moral victories. Rick, main event, Outsiders, and the Raiders. We're the only 4 teams that can say we beat y'all twice.
That's true. That's true.
And the last time we beat y'all, we wasn't locked and loaded. We just
they spanked y'all.
So I'm gonna tell you what you did. And remember, we talked about it.
We overlooked y'all.
Oh man, go ahead, Corey. Say,
you know what he did?
Finish your statement, Corey.
You know what he did? Because he has an ego.
Oh, yes.
Big time. He wanted to prove to everybody that he could win it with himself at quarterback without throwing it to Kenny over there.
Who, me?
Yes.
Hell no, that's never the case.
Because you didn't use it, Tatum. The next day, when y'all was playing True Cardinals, that game got tight. But
ask me
what did you do? 40, 40, 40. You started asking for him. It got tight for you. And as soon as he came on the field, y'all
changed everything.
Yes.
Yeah, because he definitely can throw a country mile.
And I'm not saying it don't take nothing away from Tatum, but he helps them.
Yeah, no facts.
He wasn't there this weekend.
No facts.
He wasn't there this weekend when we won that World.
That's true. So let's be real.
Okay.
But you had tone though.
And I think I already know what Rick gonna say. He waiting on it. Let's be real. And it's just like some of me and a couple of teammates talked about. Honestly, y'all, and I would say us, we laid the egg. Even though we made it to Sunday, I'm saying we laid the egg. That competition wasn't.
I said that. I admitted that.
Yeah.
What they asking them?
It wasn't that, because if some of them teams would have went to UFFL, let's say last year,
right,
they would have got beat so bad they would have broke their team up. They'd have been like, "Hey man, this shit ain't for us. We dropped the wreck. We about to rebuild."
Right.
So like that's being real. And this ain't no diss. I know EA Stray is a known team. They won national.
No, that's not the same team now though from last year. They not that good. No, they're not that good.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
I'm waiting on Corey to answer the question.
You said what?
I said I'm waiting on you to answer the question.
Oh, it's outside first.
Yeah.
We're gonna catch AU slipping because they don't know us. They don't know us.
Listen.
Hey, Rick, it's the same thing. It's the same thing that happened to Tatum in States. Tatum saw us and thought when we won States that they was gonna beat our ass. That's what they thought. And I told them, I watched them. I'm a student. I started tagging my teammates. I'm like, hey, them motherfuckers ain't got defense. They defense. No, they don't have no defense. But Tatum will say, oh, you heard it. We have the best defense in the country.
Yeah. Oh, he gonna always slice it up. They definitely. That's their Achilles heel is their defense.
Yes.
Yeah, absolutely. 110% agree with you with that one. He know.
Well, I know what.
Y'all defense is boo-boo.
Our defense showed up this weekend.
Yeah, because they damn sure saved your 3 pick
any given Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Any given Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
They damn sure saved your 3 pick throwing ass.
No doubt. Y'all are definitely making our way up there, Rick, for that Metro. Definitely.
I appreciate it. Listen, if y'all can't come, and I'll make sure we'll be fully loaded. So if y'all win, I won't give you no excuses. But you just gotta make sure if you do show up, don't come down there with 11, 12. If you come down there with 11, 12, we're gonna make you pay.
I know I ain't coming. I'm never coming to DC with 11 or 12
Oh,
people.
all right. Just so you know. You come with 11, 12, we gonna make you pay.
No, hell no. I might come with more than what we supposed to have.
Oh, all right. Yeah. Please do, cause I love the competition. One thing about me, I never want the easy road or never want a situation where I know it's a guarantee. Like I don't that's not fun to me. You know what I'm saying? I want the thrill and the excitement of it coming down to the last play or it coming down to the wire and we gonna like I love that. I play for those reasons, you know what I'm saying? So please, if you can show up, because I know it's not easy getting a team and traveling all the way this way. But if you can, I would definitely listen. Let me know. I will show you around my town.
No doubt. No doubt.
All right, gentlemen. It's been fun. I want to thank y'all both for coming on. And good luck to everybody in the future.
I appreciate
it,
man.
Ohio win the world. Yeah.
Had to get that in. I like that.
You already know.
That, we out.